I want to tell you something that most people in this industry will not admit. When I first started building this business, the results didn't come the way I expected. The timeline I had in my head didn't match what was actually happening. Month after month, I was putting in the work, showing up, following the system, doing what I was told, and the growth was slower than I thought it would be. Did I think about quitting? No. Quitting was never on the table for me. But I'll be honest with you, I had to make peace with the fact that this was going to take longer than I planned. And here's what that patience eventually produced. A business that has serviced nearly 8,000 clients across more than 80 countries, partners earning up to $30,000 a month, results that took time to build and have lasted because they were built properly. The difference wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It was the decision to stay committed to the process, even when the timeline didn't match my expectations. Here's the lie that most people in this industry are sold before they even get started. The lie is this: if you work hard enough, the results will come fast. If you talk to enough people, someone will always say yes right away. If you follow the system, you'll see momentum within weeks. And when the results don't come fast, most people assume they're doing something wrong. They blame themselves. They blame the company. They start looking for something else. But the truth is completely different. Network marketing is a compounding business, which means the first 90 to 180 days feel like almost nothing is happening. And then something shifts. One of your team members recruits 2 people. Those 2 recruit 3 more. Your content starts showing up in the algorithm. Your name starts getting passed around. And suddenly the machine you've been quietly building starts running on its own. But only if you're still there. I want you to think about every slow period you've had in this business. Every month the numbers didn't move the way you expected. Every conversation that didn't go anywhere. Every piece of content that got less engagement than you hoped for. Those were not signs to stop. Those were your education. Every single one of those moments was teaching you something about your market, about your message, about your consistency. The people who build lasting results in this industry aren't the people who had everything go smoothly from day one. They're the people who stayed in the process long enough for the compounding to kick in. Slow progress is not a sign that something is broken. Slow progress is proof that you're building something real. And only people who stay in the game long enough ever get to see what they actually built. Here's the question I want you to sit with. What if the results you've been working toward are 6 weeks away, not 6 years, not 6 months, 6 weeks? Would you change anything about how you're showing up today? Most people don't know where they are in the journey. They only know it feels slower than they expected. But slower than expected doesn't mean it's not working. Slower than expected means you're building something that lasts. If this is where you are right now, working the process but not yet seeing the results you expected, drop "keep going" in the comments. Not for the engagement, because I want you to make a declaration to yourself that you're not done, that you're still building. and I'll send you the exact framework I use to stay consistent through the slower seasons and come out the other side with results I'm genuinely proud of.